Hi guys, my name is Chloe, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be unboxing the April FairyLoot box. As always, I have completely forgotten the theme for this month's box, so I'm just going to open it and get going. I know some mythology bookmarks were supposed to be turning up. I don't know if it's this box or a future box that they've since announced. We will find out. So yeah, I'm gonna get started and unbox this month's box. Okay, so whilst it is very bent, we do have the spoiler cards on the front, so we've got some lovely artwork there, and this month's theme is Dare to Dream. And then the first item on the top is a fabric item. Don't really know what it is. It's kind of like a really tiny cushion. And it looks like this. It's got some lovely flowers on the front in purple, possibly violets. And this one says Violet Bowl Cozy. So I'm not quite sure what it's for. Maybe it's kind of like a coaster for a bowl, or maybe it helps keep the bowl warm. I have no idea, but I reckon this would be very good for protecting a table, especially if it's glass. So yeah, I'll have to use this. I've never seen or used one of these before, so yeah, it's very pretty anyway, so we'll maybe work out how to use it. The next item in the box is a pair of socks, and you can never go wrong with a pair of socks from FairyLoot. They're always super cozy and the designs on them are just really nice anyway. So these ones here say True Story socks, so they're this lovely purple colour. So they've got this eye pattern on the front of the sock, which is really cool. And then on the back of the sock it does say True Story, so I don't really know what they're from. I will check the spoiler card at the end. I think the bowl cushion thing was probably inspired by Violet Made of Thorns, I think it's what it's called. They included that one, I think, previously in FairyLoot last year, I think. It was one that I found very average overall and was kind of disappointed by it, but it's a lovely item regardless. So the next item is always handy, and we've got a book sleeve, and the quote on this one says, "We should appreciate the flower regardless of the roots," and that's by Sulin Tan, so that's possibly inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Again, that was a very average read for me. I didn't enjoy it too much, so I don't recall this quote at all, but this sleeve is absolutely gorgeous. It's in this deep purple colour with the flowers on the top, and it looks very celestial and very fantasy inspired, so yeah, glad to have these. I have quite a collection of these now, so they're just handy to keep in various bags for when I'm taking books out. I don't need too many more though, so I'm hoping they do cut down on these because I'm getting them quite frequently and I only use about maybe up to 3 at a time. I don't need more than 5 or 6, so yeah, but regardless, it is a lovely item. And yeah, all of FairyLoot's book sleeves are lovely and lined and soft in the middle, but the outside is kind of like a fake leather plasticky sort of feel, so it's very good at keeping your books dry when you're going out and about. So I was right in thinking that the next set of mythology bookmarks were in this set. We've got number 9 and 10 here. So number 9 is this gorgeous character here on the front. I don't think I recognise them, but it's got this lovely gold foiling on the front as well. And then the next one looks very dark, and it's this character here. Don't recognise this one either, although it kind of looks like yeah, it kind of looks like the Sandman. I don't know if that actually is him, because I don't think he's inspired by mythology. I think he was just created. I don't know. I will check the card in a second. And then the last item in this box is a print. And this one is kind of papery actually. It's not on the card like the other ones, so that's a bit of a shame, but it is a gorgeous art piece. We've got this guy on the front here. I have no idea who he is. He just has a really smart suit, so that's pretty cool. And then, as always, we have our tarot cards for the month, and we've got these ones here. And these are possibly inspired by Daughter of Smoke and Bone, possibly. I've only read the first book in that trilogy, but I think the blue hair yeah, the blue hair is making me think of that book. So we've got the 6 of Stars here, and I think she's the main character in the book. I've completely forgotten her name. And then we've got the 5 of Stars there. So I'm going to quickly go through and check the items to see if I was right. So yeah, the bowl cozy item was from Violet Made of Fawns by Gina Chen, which was included previously. The art print is Aaron Warner, actually, from the Shatter Me series, by Tahira Mafi, and he's my favourite character, so that's great, glad to have that print. The socks were inspired by, the socks were also inspired by Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, so that's pretty cool. And then the book sleeve, yeah, it was Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Seelin Tan. And then the Mythology bookmarks, we have number 9, which is Nike or Nike, the Goddess of Victory. And then this one here was actually Morpheus, and I think that is the guy's name in the Sandman, so it must be. Yeah, it looks kind of familiar. Well, there we are. And yeah, so the only thing left in the box now is the book. They have been really, really great this year, so I'm crossing my fingers for a gorgeous design and a synopsis that just sounds really, really, really great. Let's just get all of this out of the way. The fairy scoop, and then we've got our bookmark, which has the same design as the spoiler card. And then on here we have another piece of artwork, which is also really, really gorgeous, and I'm very intrigued by the hand candle. That looks really, really cool and creepy. And on the back of this one, it just has the author letter as well. So last but not least, let's take a look at the book. So, and this one is Silver in the Bone by Alexandra Bracken, and this cover is absolutely gorgeous. I have seen this book floating around on Goodreads and Waterstones, but I know absolutely nothing about it, and I honestly didn't realise until looking at the back that this is from the author of Lore, which FairyLoot included previously. And again, unfortunately, it was just a very average read for me. I found it kind of confusing, and that took away my enjoyment for me. And I'm not a massive fan of Greek retellings when I've read them in the past. So yeah, unfortunately, another average read, but hopefully this one has different vibes, and I can give it a go. But yeah, I love the gorgeous blue, cover on here. And then on the spine, it's really interesting. We don't have the name of the book. We've got this just foiled edge, which is really interesting and will look really nice on a bookshelf. And then the sprayed edges are super, super detailed. These might be the most detailed edges I've received from FairyLoot. I know they've been doing some really incredible edges for their special editions that you can purchase separately, but I haven't got those. So these are really impressive and really pretty. It just looks like a photo, so I will just show you here. But yeah, look at the detail on that, especially down here with the hand and the sword. That's really, really impressive. And then the top and the bottom are just this really deep blue. So yeah, let's see if there's anything under the dust jacket. And yeah, under the dust jacket, we've got a really, really cute piece of artwork. Actually, it doesn't really go with the other cover of the book, but it is cute nonetheless. So we've got this guy and girl on the front here. I'm assuming they're the main characters. Won't know for sure until I read the book. And then this time we do have the name of the book on the spine. And then on the back is just some scenery. So yeah, that's really, really cool. And then we also have this character on the first set of them papers. And then moving on to the back, we have the same guy again. And I'll just see if this one is signed. And yeah, it is a signed copy as well. So overall, that's a really pretty edition. And hopefully the synopsis intrigues me, because like I said, Lore was just an average read for me, so I wasn't like jumping to pick up anything by this author again, but you never know, it might surprise me. So yeah, since I know absolutely nothing about this book, I will just read the synopsis now. Tasmin Lark is a hollower, breaking into the ancient crypts of dark sorceresses in search of the treasures inside. Now rumours are swirling about a powerful ring from Arthurian legend, a ring that could free her brother, Cable, from a curse. But they aren't the only ones who covet it. As word spreads, greedy followers start circling, and many would kill to have the ring for themselves. Tamsin is forced into an alliance with her rival Emrys, the last person she wants to rely on. Together they dive headfirst into a viper's nest of dark magic and expose a deadly secret with the power to awaken ghosts of the past and shatter her last hope of saving her brother. So that sounds more intriguing than lore, actually. I do quite like the idea that our main character is a treasure hunter. I really enjoyed Indiana Jones and National Treasure in the past, so I love sort of those vibes going on. I hope, yeah, that sounds really cool. And then the mention of ghosts, obviously I quite like anything to do with ghosts and anything kind of creepy, so that's cool. So that does sound promising, and I mean, it's a stunning edition, so I really hope I like it more than lore. And yeah, it'd be nice to give this author another chance. So that was it. Those were all the items in the April FairyLoot box. I think my favourite item this month is probably the book sleeve, even though I have a few of them. They're just made so well, they're so useful, and the design was really, really nice. And yeah, the book I'm kind of intrigued by, not super excited by, just because of previous experiences with the author, but it's stunning and it does sound kind of intriguing, so I can't wait to give it a shot. So yeah, that was it for today. Let me know down below if you've read this book yet. I would love to hear your thoughts, and as always, I hope that you're enjoying your current read, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!